Hello, everyone, and welcome to session number 4. Raymond, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Cool. So, actually, I've been thinking a lot about our code, and I'm not really happy with it. Although we've definitely made progress, I'm not happy with the design that's slowly emerging. I don't think we're refactoring enough. I don't
I
think the
see.
code is nice enough and maintainable enough as it is. Although it does work, but just the fact that it's working doesn't mean that we should leave it the way it is. By the way, we've also installed Mighty Moose just to see how things are going, and so far it looks pretty cool. So every time we're going to save, it's going to run all the affected tests in the background, and it's a free plugin for Visual Studio. It's pretty amazing. So, for example, you can see here the number 12. It means there are 12 tests covering this method right there, and they're all passing. There are 14 tests with board, because 14 tests create board. But I'll tell you what I'm unhappy about. What I'm unhappy about is basically the rules class. Specifically, there is this encoding mode right there. Um, and this does bother me. I mean, this little if thing, that's usually a sign that we can get rid of it by refactoring to some sort of either a strategy or some sort of chain of responsibility. Any kind of polymorphism here really would work. Are you familiar with the strategy pattern?
A little bit, but I'm not sure how a strategy would be used here.
Okay, so the way I'm thinking about this is that the get winner, there are currently two strategies, or actually three, for determining the winner. There is the Comey mode strategy. Okay, and that strategy should only be active when no moves have been made yet. Okay,
Right.
and then there is another strategy where moves have been made, and you just look for whoever won some cells so far.
Right.
And third strategy is the last player.
Right.
Okay, and right now all these three strategies are in the get winner method. So they all work, but they're definitely not separated. So the single responsibility principle definitely doesn't apply here.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Right.
So the way I think about it is that what we can do is we can slowly refactor this into three strategies and then decide where these strategies get applied. For example, I would create a class. I would basically copy this whole thing. Create a class here. We can move it later. Class Comey Comey winner strategy. Okay, and that it will inherit from a winner finding strategy. And all it has is a public stone color get winner.
Okay.
And it takes in a board. And this is all the code that this Comey strategy will have. Since there is no if, it's always white when we're in Comey, right?
Right.
And so this code will end up being just, for now, I'm just refactoring, so I will say a new, actually, no, I will say, for now, new Comey winning. Yeah. New Comey. Control Alt Space maybe. Nope. That doesn't work for me. That on a Mac that doesn't work well. Control Space. Damn it. Comey. Winner strategy. Get winner. This. Actually board. Okay. Also, this doesn't compile yet. We just need to create the base class here. Create class. Yeah. And we can make this method abstract. Just make sure, first of all, let's see what happens. Okay, ran successfully, 6 tests pass. Okay.
Okay.
So we didn't break anything yet, but now I'm just going to refactor this and say pull members up, or is it down for the base class? I think it's up. Let's see. So yeah, make abstract. So now this method will have to be in each winning strategy. And let's save. Okay. Now the strategy has an abstract class. Now it's overriding an abstract class method here. And I'm thinking that it probably just needs the board in the constructor instead. What do you think? Yeah, so we can say, is there a, no, there is no. So we can say public winner finding strategy board B. Am I missing something?
Semicolon?
But it's not abstract. It's just a constructor. Okay.
Oh, I see.
In which case we would just use, just initialize field B. And let's not make it private, we just want to make it protected. So we can use it in the base class. And then get winner doesn't need a board B. It just uses it if it needs it.
Okay.
Why do I, okay, let's see what happens. Well, I'm not initializing it correctly now. So it would be board here.
Alright.
Oh, did I miss that in the... Yeah, I missed it in the base class. So create a constructor. Okay. Awesome. Now everything should pass again. And it didn't.
Right.
It did, okay. Cool. I kind of like it every time I save that the tests run. Isn't it cool?
It is cool.
Okay, so after we refactor for the three strategies, we can use like a factory method that determines which strategy to use right now.
Okay.
Okay. We might not even need the factory mode, but Let's see. Let's just see where it leads us. Now, this whole thing is one strategy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, what we're going to do, we're going to refactor this and create another class. Class first cell winner strategy, which is a winner finding strategy. What else? Create a constructor. Oh, that wasn't what I meant. Okay. And implement members. And
It needs the rules.
sorry?
It needs reference to the rules object.
Actually,
Is fully surrounded by.
either it needs reference to the rules object, or it can just we can just move fully surrounded by here.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
Okay. Yeah.
We'll copy it for now, and then we'll see if we can get rid of it.
I see. Yeah.
Now, where is it? Why is it not complaining about board? Interesting. Oh, because that's a that's a const. Okay, that's pretty cool. So right now we're just saying this is fully surrounded by, like this. And I'm definitely doing this incrementally because I'm changing a lot of stuff, so I want to make sure I don't break anything. And here is just B. Now here's the cool thing. Change all board to B.
Nice.
Okay, let's see what happens. Well, it's not going to compile yet. Still have a problem here. Yeah. I have one extra. Or is it undo? So if public override, this is the public method for int. Oh, we still have to return something, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you recommend?
I recommend putting a variable that that we're gonna return, and then set it inside the if statements, maybe. I think it's one above that bracket. Maybe yes.
Do you need to select explicitly? Okay. Haha, yep. Stone color. Sure, let's make it null. Who cares? I just want everything to tell me everything's okay. Control S.
I think
What?
the return type.
Oh, it has to be a nullable as well. Interesting. Yeah, true. And stone color equals, no, let's set it to Empty for now. Okay.
So it passed, right?
Yeah. We can see that
Okay.
right here at the bottom.
Alright, it just mentioned 6 tests. I wasn't sure if it mentioned 6 tests passed or what.
Well, it only runs the affected tests.
Yeah. You're right.
Now, what's interesting is that it says that nothing actually used this one because we
Yeah.
haven't refactored yet to use it. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
So it's not really covered because we haven't refactored to use it.
I see.
So here we might say
Check if it's empty and then return.
well, the default is empty. I'm not sure.
Well, you for your function, if
Yeah.
it did not find any, it would return empty. If it did not find any that are surrounded, it would be empty.
True. Equals new first winner strategy board. Get winner. If result return result. I'm used to Ruby now. That's why I use that. Equal, or not equals. Stone color empty. And let's see what happens now. Cool.
Cool. Very cool.
Why does this say it's still not covered yet? Interesting.
I think it said that also for the. Actually, no, the Komi winner says that.
Let's just make sure. Okay. Yeah, we really didn't break anything. So that's not making me really comfortable for now.
But the other one was. Oh, that was
no,
updated.
it's fine.
Maybe it just takes a while.
I guess.
Doing it in the background.
Cool. 5 it's yellow. Risk analysis 44. That's great. Thanks. Okay. So now we almost have all the strategies we need, I think.
Mm-hmm.
The current winner is always the last one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where is that being set? Let's see. Control Alt F7. It's always in notify stone added.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I think what we would do in this case is we would have default winner strategy,
Right. Okay.
or like a hard-coded winner strategy, in a way.
Right.
What I mean is, yeah, like a hard-coded winner strategy. Every time the last one wins, that's possible.
You know,
Actually,
if we switch the two strategies around, I think we can get rid of the current winner. Because the reason we had the current winner was because
yeah, but I want to get rid of it last. I want first of all to just replace the current thing, because then we would do too many things at the same time.
Okay.
So I want to replace the existing structure and then maybe remove some of it.
Okay.
Because the point here is to do things incrementally. It's part of the exercise as well. But are you saying we could get rid of the whole thing? We don't need a default one?
Yeah, if we switch the Komi and the fully surrounded part. So let me take over
Sure.
a bit. Where's the two strategies part?
It's above. Just above, at the top. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
okay.
so short now that it's hard to find.
Yeah. I think if we move this, my control X. Okay, to here,
And replace.
and I think we could remove this one.
And then you don't need.
Actually, no, you're right. Because it won't. Never mind. You're right. We still need it because the encomi would be false. You're right. Actually, you might even remove the encomi then. I think you can get rid of the encomi. It's the if encomi part, and then remove the and try running that. Yeah.
Interesting.
It's nice.
Let's make sure.
Sweet. Now I like
Nice.
this better.
Oh, cool. Okay, that went nice. So now we have to decide. I still want to get rid of those ifs because we shouldn't need them. Okay.
Right.
Now, the way I think about it is that interesting. Hold on. Let's just make sure. Let's get rid of everything. We don't need incoming mode. We don't need current winner anymore. Or do we?
Oh, we can get rid of that now.
Let's see. Building projects and
Okay.
cool. Now we ran 14 tests. Actually, we don't need a notify stone added right now anyway.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. But let's leave it for now. We still need to decide what to do and how to get rid of those ifs. And also, I'm gonna move these away. Just move to outer scope. Will not be accessible. Then I will make it accessible, dude. Make it public. Yeah, that's not gonna work. We have to make that. Let's move that as well. Move to another file because we need that in the file anyway. Make it public. Interesting. Control Shift S maybe. What does that say? Oops. I think it has to do with the fact that we haven't moved those enums here. I don't know, I'm not sure. Move that.
No, I think the one of the is not public. The Comey strategy is not public. Is that the reason why?
Could be. Let's see. Comey strategy. Was
It's
it the
one
first
above
one
it.
there? Yeah. Well, this will tell us exactly. Rules.edge. Interesting. Hold on. Comey. Let's make it public. No, but Resharper also is kind of smart, so it's telling us cannot access private concepts. Just make it
It's because you moved it out of the class, right?
Sure.
So.
Okay. Save everything. Okay. Now let's continue, just move those things away. Move to another file. Control Shift S to save everything. What's going on?
So I think every time you move the file, it does all the mapping over again.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's taking a while.
Well, it doesn't say any test strand. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just press Alt R for it to pass. That was faster. And then we have the board again. What else? What did I do? Double click. No, that's not what I meant. Like this. No. Okay. Let me just make sure I'm putting everything I need. Okay. We have the board. We have still the Comey winner strategy, so let's get rid of that. Function F6. Move to another type. Actually, what I meant is move to another scope. Function F6 again. Move to other scope. It's awesome. And again, move to another file. Save everything. Cool. And I'm gonna press Alt R just to make sure as well. I'm not sure it helps me if I keep running Alt R as well. What does that mean? I wonder. Bookmark, navigate with Control 2. Okay. Okay, so now things might start to look a bit more reasonable. If we look at the structure, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do create a in the solution. Nope, I'm gonna do this here. Add. Should be an add folder.
Yeah, I think it might be.
Is that
off
one?
The window for.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we call that find winner finding strategies, and then basically we have winner. Just move that over here. First cell winner, and here. And just to make sure, let's save everything. Okay, cool. So I think it's beginning to look a bit more interesting now.
Mm-hmm.
Any thoughts so far?
I think it's looking better. Yeah.
Okay. Go away, Team Explorer. No one wants you. Okay, so now let's see how we can get rid of these ifs. So one way to get rid of ifs is to basically do again polymorphism. Well, in this case, I'm not sure actually. Because it's not a flag at the class level. If it was at the class level, I would say, well, we have rules, Comey rules, and we have non-Comey rules, basically.
Right.
But in this case, I am not sure. Maybe in this case, we might say just go through all the rules, and if the first one that returns a non-empty would work.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah. But how would that work? That still sounds like there's still a logical if there.
But this way, the first rule, the rules get to decide if they return something or not. So the logic is not in the loop
Okay.
because
Alright.
a rule gets to decide. Well, I'm the one that should be applied now, basically.
Mhm.
And if
Okay.
I don't matter, it just returns stone color empty.
Mhm.
What do you think?
Yeah.
So that's one way to think about it. Another way is to get a factory method for the rules for the winner strategy.
Mhm.
But we still have to see if one of them actually has worked. So
Right.
we wanted to get rid of the Comey flag, right?
Right. Well,
So
we wanted to,
okay.
well, right now we just wanted to
Okay.
refactor.
So here's another way that is something that I've done in past projects. We can have a field that says public winner finding strategy winner finder, okay,
Mhm.
equals null.
I see. I see.
And in notify we would basically say
Mm.
that the winner finder equals new first cell winner strategy
Wow.
in board. But by default, I'm sure we have a
Right.
constructor here, right?
Right.
Do we? Yeah. No, we don't.
No, I'm not sure.
So actually we can just default it to new Comey winner strategy in board.
Wow, that's very interesting. That's pretty cool.
Actually, that won't work because board hasn't been assigned yet. So we do need a constructor. Alt insert. Can you run alt
It
insert
does.
on your end? Yeah, constructor. Yeah, with do we need board? Yeah, we'll do board later. For now, just press enter. And now the basic rule is that winner finder by default equals new Comey winner strategy. Yeah, so we do need board, actually.
Mhm.
Board. And then just to make sure, we would just say here return winner finder dot get winner. Now we just need to replace the calls to a new board.
You need to change it to null first. This part right here.
Which part?
Right here.
True.
There you go.
Okay, and one last fix is new rules with this. Let's see.
12
Just-
fill.
That's awesome. What just happened? We went from nothing to cool. Let's see. What the hell happened? Let's see.
I think maybe right click might give you more information.
Yep. Okay. Or not?
No.
Nope.
Forgot what they said. Oh, it says
Test
D. D. What is D?
I. You just click I. And, I guess.
Oh, test I.
Uh, Message.
Check
Object
someone's
reference
message.
says not sent to instance of an object. So we get a null here. at some point. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna run the test-driven dot one for now because it's easier for me to understand what's going on. This is where we're getting a null. And add stone. Check stones and remove if needed. What's null here? Let's see.
I think the only thing that could be null is the board, right? It's passing a null board.
Oh yeah, because we're not initializing it in the constructor. Yeah, we definitely have a bug. Is that the rules is not setting the board. It's just using it. So
board, you're
rules, right. Board.
That's funny.
Yay. Okay.
One.
Interesting. So black doesn't own. Okay. Determine winner. Black doesn't own any cell, but played once. White should win by Comey. But we actually got empty. Interesting.
That's because
Yeah.
I guess that's because we had before it passed because of actually no, I don't know. That's a little weird because it should be the logic should be the same as before, right?
So in that case, what we can do is go back to the place where we changed most of it and say instead of just get winner, we can go back and say return you Comey.
Oh, it's because
yeah.
Because we had it by empty. Now, before we would use the Comey if the result was empty, but now we're not using the Comey result at all. The Comey winning finding strategy.
Are we not using it?
It didn't get away. It didn't get rid of the.
Of the what?
It didn't get rid of if it returns empty.
But it used to work. That's my thing. Is that we broke it,
right.
And I'm not sure why. If you're sure why, I'd love to see how you'd fix it. But for now, sure I'm just gonna say.
We fix it. So the reason we moved it down here,
yeah, sorry.
Is the reason why we set it right here, is because we thought, we don't need the Comey anymore. But what we had before was.
Yeah, sure.
Before we had was, if result equals empty, right?
Oh yeah, so the bug is that Comey might still apply even if there was a play.
Right.
Right?
Right. It's right. Comey applies even if there's a play. If there was if nobody owns any positions. So, yep.
Okay. That's okay, so that's the bug. Is that we shouldn't have just applied Comey by default and then it's never going to be used again.
I think that the easiest solution right now is to actually make something that makes sense where we actually just counted the number of positions that are surrounded for each color and then add Comey to it, and that would actually give the winner. Do you know what I mean?
Sure. So, but in that case, let's.
It kind of kills off the rest of what we've done before, though. The Comey winner strategy and the first sub winner strategy.
I'm not sure, because I think later we're gonna have different ways to determine the winner, right? Different strategies.
Well, it's in the end though. The only strategies you just. Well, I guess the strategy could return the number of points, and then you just add the strategies together. So there would be a strategy for counting the number of.
Remember, you had the strategy for determining the winner either by points lost or by points won.
Yeah. So I mean, the strategies would basically return how many points based on each strategy, I guess.
Okay, so for now, let's just Let's do a loop, and we'll get rid of it. You think we don't even need a loop? Because I just want to keep it that way for now.
Well, we could do it inside the first cell strategy. Oh, shit, wrong one. Where did I do? Okay. We could do it inside here, where we do the loop here,
Mm-hmm.
and we just add it.
Add what?
So like.
But then we would remove the single responsibility principle, wouldn't it? Wouldn't we?
Right.
So I want to try and avoid that, because then we've just moved the whole thing to just a different place, but it's still the same ugly thing. You're saying that there can only be one strategy, right?
Well, the strategy could be get this strategy. We could rename it to get get points for white.
Yeah, but
points.
we don't have the need for points yet. We need to have a test for that.
Okay.
I wanna do this incrementally so that we can show a demo.
Mm-hmm.
So for now, so we can show a demo, I will just say var result equals new. Actually, I'm gonna have to undo. Yeah, var result equals new first cell on your strategy board. Get winner, just like we did before.
Mm-hmm.
And if result equals stone color empty. Actually, if it's not equal, return result. Okay. Turn you. Sure. Okay. We don't need this. And we don't need this. Okay. Let's make sure everything is passing. Okay. Now let's commit first. So that we can do some commit the refactoring to source control.
I forgot it did get ignore. Okay. I'll do that later.
Sure. Factoring to strategy.
Okay.
Okay, I think that's all the time I actually have right now, so sorry to leave you hanging.
No worries.
But we'll do more of these. Okay?
Okay.
So next time we're just going to add tests to say, okay, now the winner has to be determined by counting, actually, not just the first one, the first one to win. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, Ray, it was great, and I know time passes so quickly when we're doing this, isn't it?
It does.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thanks,
it does.
everyone. See you later.
All right.